We envision an innovative future for amateur soccer in the United States, one driven by the principles of creativity, originality, and integrity. Imagine a league where clubs are not just participants, but proud co-owners of a dynamic organization they help build. This vision will come to life through the establishment of the League for Clubs, or simply the League, an organization focused on producing sustainable and profitable clubs while offering unparalleled opportunities to share in the success they create. Together, we are building a brighter, more equitable soccer landscape. A pleasant evening, everyone. My name is John Natali, and on behalf of the National Soccer Network, we're excited to bring you this exciting matchup featuring two of the 40-plus national soccer teams in the LFC. Tonight, we showcase the NorCal Conference as Albion SC of Silicon Valley as they play host to San Ramon FC here at Red Morton Park in beautiful Redwood City, California. Albion SC enters their seventh match of the season with a record of 2-1-3, but coming off a 2-0 road victory against Iron Rose FC last Saturday, April 26th. They currently sit seventh in the 13-team conference. San Ramon FC has fared a little better as they play their sixth game tonight with a record of 3-1-1, good enough for fifth in the conference. They're coming off a 6-2 drubbing of Yuba FC last Sunday at home, which is Tiffany Roberts Field in San Ramon. The big difference in this one is scoring. In Albion's 7 matches, only able to generate 9 goals, while only 5 matches for San Ramon. They put the ball in the back of the net 19 times. No matter the outcome, we'll have all 90 minutes of exciting League for Clubs action right here on the National Soccer Network tonight. Kickoff scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Pacific Time. And it is going to be a dynamic atmosphere tonight. You can see absolutely beautiful weather in Redwood City, California for tonight's match. You can see Albion SC in their home blues. And just moments away as we get ready for this one. Our camera field level tonight. Happy to have Joe back at our home studio in Michigan for this one. And our entire National Soccer Network crew on hand for this League for Clubs matchup. See San Ramon to the left in their white jerseys. Kind of a cutoff top with the black sleeves, as our 4 officials and the teams make their way out to the center of the pitch. As they trail off into the sunset, not too much of a sunset, but number 22, Edgar Castaneda on the left there for San Ramon. Number 3, David Zavala. See number 33, Jorge Lopez. Number 14, Nicolas Romero. Joe, go back. So I'm getting started lineups. As a rendition of our national anthem just goes underway, the players will shake hands. And we'll be underway here shortly in Redwood City, California. League for Clubs matchup. The League for Clubs is proud to partner with Select as our exclusive match ball provider. Learn more about Select by visiting them online at select-sport.com. Select, one of the premier soccer balls used throughout a lot of leagues across the United States, one most notably the USL Championship. Use Select products. As a team's huddle. Good vibe at Red Morton Park tonight. Beautiful facility. Open to the public, but they do play their home soccer matches here. Does Albion SC, Silicon Valley. And we'll not make that distinction much. Just want to get it off the beginning of the broadcast. Albion SC has multiple clubs around the area. We just want to make sure that not to be confused with any other Albion SC clubs that might be out there, which there are. But tonight we have Silicon Valley. See Adrian Guzman right there, number 11. As he walks into your frame. Number 16, Gerardo Trejo Pimentel in blue. There's a kick, and we are underway here in Redwood City. A little bit of a glare. That sun will continue to drop. You can see it right there, right in our peripheral. That sun. We'll have a foul quick. That's going to go against Albion. Just underway, first minute into this match. As Guzman will set this up from about, close to 30, 35 yards away. And he'll take it off his left boot. Here it comes, has some help, plays it to the side, near side, but stolen away. That was Pimentel that got bothered it. And now back to the keeper, Victor Garcia Venegas. In net for Albion tonight. On the far side, you can see the sun, a bother to everybody on our angle. It's going to set right over us. And an attempt on goal. Venegas there to knock it down. He'll play it to himself. He'll wait for everybody to clear, and he'll boot it out. Or the long throw. That played on the sideline. It's Hector Orozco. Son of head coach Arturo Orozco. Actually, two Orozcos on the roster for Albion. Number 13, Steven Orozco. It's Daniel Shembri, number 19. Some pressure now from Albion. And this is played back. To the far side. Just underway here in Redwood City on a beautiful Sunday evening. Closest to us, that's Shembri. Looking for help. Deflected away, now on the counter. Couldn't split the defense. Closest to us, that's Pierre Mancholo. Plays it back to the feet of Ruiz. Far side. Stolen away. And now back. All the way to the sweeper, trying to move this ball forward. Dangerous position, some pressure from Albion. San Ramon in some clearance, now has some space. Still working that far sideline. Comes back to the middle, and that'll come near side towards us. Shembri. Bralio Maravilla and Shembri, 11 and 19, going to work that sideline respectively. Some pressure now from Albion. Trying to clear this ball, and finally do. Played ahead. Just underway, fifth minute. 0-0 league for clubs. Albion SC versus San Ramon FC. On the home pitch of Albion, Redwood City, Red Morton Park. Now a strip away into the middle. Lots of blue jerseys to work with. He's going to split the defense, take a shot. He'll sail it way right, but high, but a good strike. So number 10, Hector Orozco, not afraid to rifle it from deep. And right to the chest of Pimentel. Here's Orozco. He wants it again, takes it with the right, and that sails wide. Just right of the post. Orozco getting a right leg workout early in this one. Trying to get to midfield. Working this sideline. Stripped away, but taken back by San Ramon. Tried to split the defense. Ran into a gaggle of blue jerseys. It's taken by Shembri. He'll play it back. And all the way back to the keeper. Looking for help, going to play with his feet. Now he'll boot it out. Little bit of a glare. We're looking for that ball. There it is. And played forward. Into the middle, just looking for space, trying to generate something. Haven't really been able to get many ABC passes going and generate some sort of offensive threat. Guzman will play it back. He'll play two-man soccer. Now to the sideline. That's Shembri. Back to the middle of the pitch. Playing the back line, the two defenders. On the far side, there's a fight for the ball. We're still trying to find it ourselves as our official is in the camera's view. And now that ball finds its way just across midfield. And now in the attack this way. 23 to Shembri, back to 23. Pimentel was there to bother it, but Schembri now. Ball deflected, and it'll be a throw-in for San Ramon. Pimentel giving pressure. Been a very methodical game so far. It's been Orozco has taken the 2 shots, but off target, even though with a lot of force. Now 3. Jean Laguerre, number 4, fighting for it. Needs help. Pimentel there with him. And it was bothered, but it'll go out of bounds, so it'll be a San Ramon throw-in. Guzman plays it into the middle. Ball played forward. Now some pace on the outside. Schembri plays it towards the middle, into the 18. And trickles out of bounds. And we'll have our first set piece of the evening in favor of San Ramon from the corner of near side. And that ball's going to trickle over the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for Albion SC. 11th minute underway, 0-0, League for Clubs on the National Soccer Network. I'm John Natali. Happy to be with you this evening on an extremely beautiful, picturesque night. See the hills back there in Redwood City. Pine trees. Most people, when they see views like this, don't associate this with California, but it is Northern California. Just beautiful and scenic views all throughout the state up in this region. Now some pressure with the left, and just finds itself wide of the post. It'll go out of bounds. That ball had some English to it, so it's going to be a throw. Looked like it was going to go over the end line for a corner, but the direction on that ball. And it's going to be a throw-in for San Ramon. Back into the box. Still some pressure on the outside, looking to clear. Still pressure from those front strikers of Albion. Schembri sends it down the line. Maravilla gives chase. Couldn't get there. And then Laguerre comes up with it. All the way back to the keeper, Venegas. As we approach the 14th minute. This portion of the game brought to you by Salt Athletic. Salt makes quality bags that keep the stench out. So mom and dad, if you have yourself some young youth soccer players in the household or in the camp, Salt makes fantastic products that keep the car clean, keep the house clean, and most importantly, keep you from getting a couple of clothespins after a match. But Orozco to take this from far out, lined up right above the 18. Here it comes, and he'll play it to the far side. Now inside the 18, cross in the middle, nobody home. Back across, far post. And that ball will stay in play. Good save from San Ramon, but back to the feet. And this is Nicholas Romero with it. He'll play it up to Orozco, back to Romero. Ball sails out of bounds. Be San Ramon on the far side for a throw-in. Ball sent long, but nobody home. So Albion will recover. With pace on the far side, just outside the 18. Looking to cross, fancy footwork, ball deflected, still at his feet. Jiong Lee. First time we mentioned him, he touches it. Up front, some pressure. Orozco, he'll shoot it. Lee, now to the far side. Chased down by Victor Romero. Looking for the cross with the left, into the middle. Orozco was there, but good diving save to knock that ball away. Good anticipation. That was not Orozco. Orozco is down tying his shoe. It looked like Piero Manchola. Yeah, Manchola, I believe, was in on that. So we're going to swing it all the way back around. Here's Romero. Plays a long ball ahead. In some space, but they call him off. Not by too much. It doesn't matter how much it is. If you're past that imaginary line in front of those defenders, that's a no-no.
Let's go forward, guys. Let's go forward.
Now some pace for San Ramon. The 18th minute, tied at 0. League for Clubs action on the National Soccer Network. I'm John Natali. Good buddy Joe back at the studio with me this evening. Albion SC sits 7th in the conference. San Ramon 5th. Both coming off of victories in their last 2 matches. Now on a breakaway, Albion lost it. That's Lee. Goes out of bounds, be another Albion throw-in. Both teams is still trying to manufacture any type of offense. Right now, it's just been a through ball. See if you can get it to a runner. Albion's played the wings a little bit better. But so far, nothing except for a couple of blasts by number 10, Hector Orozco for Albion. It's really been the only offense that we've seen from either club right now in this one as we enter the 20th minute. That ball out. It'll be a throw. Ball found its way to the corner. Just a little bit of a discussion on what that was going to be. And it's still over there. So we'll get this sorted out. It will be a throw-in for San Ramon. Fans, don't forget to follow the League for Clubs on social media. Keep up with the news and notes from around the league. You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Follow us at @theleague_FC. Or search The League for Clubs to find our official accounts. League for Clubs, all around social media. That ball popped up, and it's going to be a San Ramon throw-in on our side. Del Mundo plays it ahead. Maravilla, but stolen away. Orozco trying to find space, looking for help, plays it to the outside. And Orozco got tripped up, and we'll have our first yellow of the match. In the 22nd minute. Couldn't quite see who that was on for San Ramon, but nonetheless, the first yellow of the match comes in the 22nd minute. And Orozco is up and ready. And to the middle. Trying to swing the field, and they do. Shembri got a chest on it, out of bounds on the throw. Towards us. And Chola gave chase. To the far side, and that ball played back. And we're going to have a set-piece corner on the far side for Albion. In the 24th minute. Can they get one here? To the back post. Nobody home. But giving chase was Albion. No foul called. And San Ramon there, but Laguerre came in to knock that away. This will be a throw-in. Shembri all the way back. Seen that a lot, this three-man circle of Guzman, Shembri, and Del Mundo on the side nearest to us. Ball poked away, still in favor of San Ramon. Now they're going to work it to our side. Shembri. Del Mundo bothered, plays it to the middle now. At this point, heading into the 26th minute, both teams just really feeling each other out, not really having a game plan, and you wonder, would head coach Arturo Orozco for Albion and Bijan Esmaili for San Ramon will have to say to their kids at halftime. Again, Albion with only the 9 goals on the season so far in the 7 matches, while in only 5 matches, it's actually 6 matches. This is their 7th match for Albion, I apologize. But only the 9 goals in 6 matches and 19 in only 5. But right now it's shown more offensive prowess for Albion than for San Ramon. th minute, working the middle. Here comes Del Mundo. All popped up to his feet, looking for help. And now into the middle. Now they're going to switch sides. Crossing to the middle with the left, head ball there, into the middle, and cleared away. Nil-nil league for clubs. NorCal Conference, 13-team conference. These teams sit 5th and 7th respectively. San Ramon 5th, Albion SC 7th. Crucial 3 points at stake. I know each one like one, but 3 would be extremely beneficial as the season continues to get into the middle parts of it. But getting those points early can be huge. It's Menchola trying to work 1v1. Cross into the middle, but deflected away. And we're going to have a corner on the near side, or what did they call? No, apparently it's a goal kick. Coach Orozco is not happy about that. But on the counter, this ball played all the way back, 29th minute. Neither Luis Evangelista of San Ramon or Victor Garcia Venegas have been very active, a few here and there, but nothing to the extreme, so they've been pretty quiet in their respective boxes. with some pace on the far side. Ball into the middle. The shot with the left, but it was deflected. And it'll be a throw-in for San Ramon. Played all the way back to Del Mundo. And just as quick, a throw-in for Albion. Ball played long, looking for help. Battle, Shambi, Pimentel. And it's going to go the other way. There was a foul. Pimentel holding his knee. Could be a crown. Never want to speculate, especially with the leg. And he gets some assistance from Estevan Ruiz, his teammate, number 8. Looks like Pimentel's okay. And we'll continue with the throw. Plays it back. That was Nicholas Romero. Switches fields. 31st minute, 0-0. And we'll have a foul there. Whistle blew very heavy on that one. And that's Edner Castaneda getting a little bit of a talking to. He'll walk away, but he'll walk away not in the book, and that's the best possible outcome for that young man. Albion player still down. That's Victor Romero. Took the brunt of that collision. Size advantage goes to San Ramon. But the speed goes to the boys in blue. As we're now in the 32nd minute, and a 0-0 tie so far. Redwood City, California. Here comes a free kick from about 35 yards out. There it comes, and easily taken from Evangelista. See number 12, Evan said Alonso Fernandez, much this match so far. There's number 9, Armando Seguridad. Another opportunity for Albion. Again, really no threat. Keep mentioning the weather and the scenic atmosphere here. 74 degrees, sunny, barely any wind. Not a cloud in the sky at kickoff. And temperature will drop just a tad throughout this match as we just entered the 34th minute. Here's Menchola. Plays it into the box. No one home. Evangelista there to gobble it up. Moves quickly. But it'll take his time. Let his troops get in a position. Ball squirts away, but stays in possession of San Ramon. Redwood City, for those maybe not familiar with Northern California, San Mateo County. But there are some companies there you might be familiar with. One is Oracle, major back-end developer in the technology world, and one that a lot of people watching this now probably play a lot of this game. But the FIFA folk, who is made by Electronic Arts, their headquarters is in Redwood City, California. And then some other big technology companies, Evernote, Box, and Informatica. Also, a town of about 85,000. When you look around the outskirts and just what's available, you know why these companies came here to have their HQs. And who knows, maybe there are some FC 25, or it's no longer called FIFA. It's FC, but it's still EA Sports, and all I have to say is EA Sports, and everybody else can finish it. It's in the game. We've heard that voice for years. Iconic. And something that the League for Clubs hopes to become someday. With its 40-plus members in just year one, its inaugural season. '36th minute. Want to give a shout out to one of our presenting sponsors, Granite City. Locations all across the nation. Our CEO, founder of Premier Media Group and the National Soccer Network, Jonathan Turner, lives and dies by the pot roast. Always supposed to get that in. But just a lot of beers on tap, local brews, domestics, imports. Just a great menu, great atmosphere, great vibe. Granite City. And a fantastic establishment. Where to go for your favorite sporting event, or just to have a night out on the town, hang out with a couple buddies, a significant other. All around great place, Granite City. Check them out online, granitecity.com, I believe. I apologize. They make it a lot easier. On the free kick into the box, headed out, still in trouble, but then cleared. So an opportunity to theirs. Venegas got turned around. His back was towards the play, but fortunately one of his defenders was able to clear that out late in the 37th minute. Granite City, GCFB.com. Going with a good old anagram. Acronym, I'm sorry. I've got all my words mixed up. We're just doing a whole bunch here. Trying to get in English lessons, trying to figure out my geography of California. I feel like I'm back in school. But happy to be here tonight. Have a good match so far. 0-0, 38th minute. And I reiterate, when is that attacking threat going to come? Because as of right now, a one-goal advantage would prove very, very worthwhile. Ball into the box, hits the post, past a diving Venegas, but saved by the left post. I was talking about close opportunities. You cannot get much closer than that. Pass an outstretched Venegas, just caught the far post and stays out of the net, and it remains 0-0. But what a strike. San Ramon with the first true opportunity in this one. Looks like Shembry took a spike. And that was very close. Evangelista got out of position to attack it. That was Pimentel down there. They had a collision. Ball flicked over the net. Luckily for Evangelista, had to make a business decision. 40th minute. Things picked up in the past minute and a half here at Red Morton Park in Redwood City, California. League for Clubs is proud to partner with Passion Sports as our preferred ticketing provider. To learn more about Passion Sports, visit their website at gopassage.com or follow them on social media at GoPassage. Go Passage, proud partner of the League for Clubs. Played at the midfield as we just entered the 41st minute. It's been a couple of players down. We did have the one yellow for stoppages. Not sure how much time we'll see for added time. Now with some pace, Orozco. Trying to beat Del Mundo. Fancy footwork, but stays pat. Good work by Del Mundo, but he's going to draw a foul on Orozco, so it was a little razzle-dazzle. Del Mundo kept him in front, but then the push down, and it'll be a short corner for Albion SC in the 41st minute. Looks like this will be taken from Jorge Lopez, number 33. And Victor Romero is back there with him. Looks like Romero will take this. So Lopez will go back to position, and it will come from Romero. He's going to play it off his left boot. Everybody geared up to the far post. There's a whistle. And here comes the service. Played up on top of the box. Tried to do a one-time shot. It was deflected from Lopez. And this will be a true corner. And Romero will stay out there, 42nd minute. Arm goes in the air. Here it comes. Back post. Good punch out from Evangelista. Back in the box and not out of trouble yet. On the bicycle kick, it was deflected. And this ball cleared. It looked pretty, just wasn't effective. That ball taken away. Now on the counter. Fought for, that was Laguerre, able to knock it away. To the outside, some pressure. Ooh, Laguerre took a big shoulder, but stays on his feet. No whistle blown. This ball played ahead, he's on. Headed out, 43rd minute. Into the middle, Orozco turns. But no help, he's got to get away from several defenders. Very good with that ball at his feet, but just no help from his teammates. This ball will be played back to Evangelista. To the far side, 44th minute. League for Clubs on the National Soccer Network. Watch us all season long. The NorCal Conference, 13 teams. And San Ramon, who had the true advantage on the most threatening situation. Now, on a breakaway. Still inside the box, but just too heavy. Good help defense on that backside, right into the hands of Evangelista. Manchola had open space. But then on the good hustle from the interior defense of San Ramon, able to nullify that attack. It's Ruiz. It's a bad touch from Pimentel, but now the other way. It's Alonso Fernandez. Still at his feet. Into the 18, crosses in the middle with the left, and just off the post, right side. Didn't get enough on it. A golden opportunity for San Ramon right inside the box. It was beautiful footwork for Alonso Fernandez to get inside the box, put it on the ground, and on the one touch. Just couldn't get enough on it, and it hit the bottom side of the post and trickled right. Two Christmas cards being written early for the left and right posts and that side of the net. Now another opportunity, but this ball cleared. As we approach the end of regulation in this first half, where things have really intensified in the past 10 minutes. Opportunity, ball popped in the air, heads everywhere. Bodies fall to the ground as we're into added time. And we have a player down inside the net for Albion. That ball was popped in the air. You saw it go up a couple times, and then bodies hit the ground, and one stayed down. And it looks like that was Pimentel again. He's been down a couple times already in this match. But it's going to be a corner. It'll come from the far side off the left boot. And it's a short one. They'll play it back. Trying to catch Albion off guard. Now it's sent into the box, but cleared out. And just the way that things have gone this year for Albion, I think Coach Orozco will be somewhat content going into the half 0-0 against a team that has put 19 goals up in only 5 matches. Not out of danger. Shot blocked. Pimentel just wants to clear. He does. And there's our whistle for the half. So it was sort of methodical for the first 35 minutes, but then in the final 15, things really picked up. We're tied at 0. Albion SC, San Ramon SC, the league for clubs on the National Soccer Network. Halftime's next, and then we'll come back with the second half. Yes. Yeah, I mean, field level for soccer is absolutely the worst. Like, when I see that, I'm like, oh, shit. But damn right. That's right. As soon as you say it, everybody knows how to tally it. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You should have done it, man. I would have gave me a chuckle after this slop fest in the first half.
Looks great.
Oh. The what?
When termites show up? So
the around the league stuff. Well, I'll tell you what, man. If it's the one that's on there, I'm glad it's not.
And just like
because
that,
the match I did earlier this afternoon.
Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it. Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Luzerai, one-on-one. Luzerai, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocks back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal.
Do you have the commercials for like
into the 18 Sacker shot that goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd.
Or do you have
this one played in? That's a good ball, and that one goes in, and just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post, one-touch opportunity, and what a great goal that was!
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevi Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
You'll get it done.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click. Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
You'll get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Sacker down by the end line. Pushes across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, one-on-one. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball.
Back at Red Morton Park in Redwood City, California, the League for Clubs, Albion SC and San Ramon FC tied at 0. But it was a flourish of offensive activity in that final 15 minutes between both clubs, mostly coming from San Ramon FC. 2 shots off the post, both left and right. Now to complete the trifecta, they just need to hit the crossbar. And there was a decent chance for Albion inside the box on a flurry, but Evangelista was able to battle off Gerardo Trejo Pimentel inside the box to thwart that offensive chance. And with all that being said, we're stuck at 0-0 in the second half in action on the National Soccer Network, League for Clubs. That sun has set, and still beautiful atmosphere at Red Morton Park. Not so much glare. Temperatures dropped a little bit. It was 74 at kickoff. Fighting for it on that far side. Just underway here in the second half. League for Clubs action on the National Soccer Network. I'm John Natale. Joe back at the studio with me this evening. Glad you're joining us on a beautiful Sunday night in Redwood City, California. Currently a blistering 65 degrees in Redwood City at the moment. Just absolutely gorgeous weather for a soccer match on a Sunday evening. And I have to do it because I did it on my match earlier. I did this afternoon for the Green Bay Glory. Is that those trees just remind me of a little backdrop of a planet called Endor. Just waiting for an Ewok to pop out of one of those. Happy May the 4th, everybody. That was my obligatory May the 4th reference for the day, as I'm an avid Star Wars fan. It's ball into the box, and offside was the call. Fortunately, on the breakaway. Venegas had to come up quick. But no harm done because of the offside penalty. Am I just a Star Wars fan? I am a Star Wars Lego fan, which my wife is not too pleased about, considering the investment. Once a kid, always a kid, especially with Star Wars Legos. But happy May the 4th, everybody. Feel free to share your favorite Star Wars memory in the comments. If you can relate it to soccer, even more bonus points for you. Just waiting for an Imperial shuttle to pop up over those hills over there. All right, I'm done, I promise. Let's get back to soccer. Romero will play it back to his keeper. And now to the far side. We talked about the goal differential for both of these clubs in pregame. Now Albion in their 6 matches had only accumulated 9 goals. And San Ramon, in this just their 6th match, and those prior 5, 19 total. And in that final closing 15 minutes, they showed why. Just wasn't able to put anything in the back of the net. But Albion early in that first 30 minutes of that half was pretty much the offensive aggressor. Now Lopez on a breakaway. Has some jerseys with him. Lopez now inside the box. On his left foot, but right into the hands of Evangelista. Decent opportunity for Albion there.
Behind you.
Underway, 51st minute. Be sure to go to theleaguefc.com to find up-to-date results and standings. Check out club profiles, read the latest league-wide news, and much, much more. Bookmark it while you're there. Theleaguefc.com. And we have some substitutions for Albion FC. It's number 7, Michael Lacona. And number 15, David Ochoa Lopez into the match. For Coach Arturo Orozco.
Turn, Mando.
1v1 shot on goal, but what a save by Evangelista, diving to his right. His first true challenge. So Albion gets their first great opportunity in the 52nd minute in the second half. But Luis Evangelista makes a great save, diving to his right to set up a corner for Albion near side. Here it comes. In the middle, headed, still ball on the ground. Evangelista there to pick it up. Good anticipation from the keeper, and he'll boot it away. Ball played all the way back to Venegas. That's Lopez, who just came into the match. There's a shot, and it was deflected by Venegas. Caught him off guard, didn't expect El Mundo to take a shot from there, but he did. But Venegas up to the task to knock it over. Will be a corner. This portion of the game brought to you by Spectrum VoIP, Tech Essentials for the modern business. Call 615-601-3007. Get 2 months free. Mention this ad and get new phone equipment. Also, those first 2 months of service for free. Spectrum VoIP, Tech Essentials for the modern business. Splits the defender. That's Gutierrez, still working, still working. Got a friendly tap from behind, and they'll take a corner from here. And we talked about size advantage. See Gutierrez, an opposing fellow down there on the corner. Also Chambry on the far side has good size. See number 18, Anthony Tafola Becerra, right there in our view. Putting on the warm-up vest. See if he gets some action here for Coach Arturo Orozco in the second half. Still tied at 0, 55th minute. On the counter, far side. Looking for help. Now the cross into the middle, nobody home. To the feet of San Ramon. And now in the counter. In the attacking third, just outside the 18. Two defenders, tries to split, still at his feet. Poked away, but it'll be a throw-in. '56th minute. The ball deflected out, and now popped up into the 18, headed out, trying to clear. It's Gutierrez. Two defenders on him. Wheeling and dealing on the outside, gets rid of it. And Orozco now with pace and some real estate, plays it ahead. That's Menchola working 1v1 against Gutierrez. Plays it into the middle. Orozco. That was Lee, number 17, Jiyoung Lee. Tried to track it down, couldn't get to it, ball heavy. It'll be a goal kick. And we're going to have a substitution for San Ramon. Number 18, Leo Barajas, is going to enter the match. And it looks we may have 3, possibly 1. We'll see if those vests come off or not. It's definitely Anthony Tafola Becerra. And for Albion, that's Irvin Riza, number 36. Number 54, Gerardo Trejo Pimentel. So a little bit of confusion on the rosters, as we just realized that, as we've been calling Gerardo Trejo Pimentel number 16 the entire match, and they just switched it. So it was Estevan Barrera wearing number 16, which I believe he's still on the pitch. But number 54 is Gerardo Trejo Pimentel, so we apologize for the mix-up there. '58th minute, still tied at 0. It was 2 shots that hit the post in the first half for San Ramon. within the course of about 10 minutes. But in the 52nd minute of this one, Albion put a crack into one, but it was a diving Luis Evangelista to keep it from going to the back of the net, diving wide to his right to thwart that scoring opportunity for Albion. '59th minute. That ball punched out. Still no threat as they try to generate some offense. This part of the game brought to you by Just Slab. Get your own personal card professionally designed, printed, and slabbed to last a lifetime. Upload a photo of you, your kids, or even your pets. Then choose a card design and color away. Just Slab, where your memories become legends. Now scan the QR code on your screen right now, and your best memories deserve to be more than just memories. Slab-worthy moments. JustSlab.com. 60th minute. Am I muted? at the midfield. Now played across. San Ramon trying to attack, still 0-0. Not that many opportunities here in the second half. Albion had a crucial one, saved by a diving Luis Evangelista in the 52nd minute. San Ramon's put some pressure on Victor Garcia Venegas from Albion SC, but we remain tied at 0. Now here's Pimentel on the near side. And offside called. See number 22, Edgar Castaneda, in our view, keep talking about the height advantage that San Ramon has over Albion. It's been a differential, though. It's been the speed of Albion and the strength and power of San Ramon here in this one, but we remain deadlocked at 0 in the 72nd minute. John Natali with you on the National Soccer Network, League for Clubs Action, NorCal Division. Happy to have you on this beautiful, gorgeous Sunday evening. Joe back at the studio with me. It is 8:32 local time, 11:32 East Coast. So if you're an East Coast, you're watching some quality soccer from the League for Clubs NorCal Division. We appreciate you being up this late. There's Pimentel. Has some help. And Orozco got tripped up by Edgar Carrasco Gutierrez. And number 17 is going to go into the book in the 73rd minute. So the second yellow issued to San Ramon. So far, Albion has kept a clean sheet as far as the book is concerned. Busy day in sports. Has some second round series and one cleared up, and I'm sure that where we're located that people are happy about the Warriors advancing to the Western Conference semifinals, taking out the Rockets 103-89 in Game 7 of that series. But he healed. Went absolutely ballistic behind the arc, going 9 for 11. Finished with 33 points, the lead scorer for Golden State. Men Thompson, the lead man for the Rockets, with 24. But Houston will go home. Golden State will advance. And an upset earlier today in Cleveland. The Pacers went into Rocket Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, and took on the number 1 seeded Cavs and won by 9, 121-112. All inside the box and trickles wide of the net. Evangelista let it go. Pacers led scoring-wise by Andrew Nemhard. But Tyrese Halliburton, 22 points, 13 assists, 3 blocks. Did a little bit of everything. And the Pacers shot 55% from the three-point line. Usually it's Cleveland who does that, but only 9 for 38. Chucking up 38 shots from the three-point arc and only making 9. But game 2 in that series will be Tuesday. Back in Cleveland. Tomorrow, Knicks and Celtics kick off their first game of the semifinals in Boston. And also on the western side, the Nuggets and Thunder will meet for game 1. Evangelista there to corral that one. So the Warriors move on to play the Timberwolves, and their first game will also be Tuesday on TNT. Tip-off at 9:30. Only one NHL playoff game today. Winnipeg won their Game 7 against the St. Louis Blues in double overtime, 4-3. So they'll move on to the Western Conference semifinals. And then tomorrow night, Eastern Conference semifinals, Game 1, the defending Florida Panther champions will face the Toronto Maple Leafs in Toronto. Some baseball scores out that way. The LA Dodgers fell 4-3 to the Braves this afternoon. The Angels wasn't really a close one. The Tigers 13-1 over Anaheim today. The Giants 9-3 winners over the Rockies. And rounding out the California teams, the Padres 4-0 over the Pirates in Pittsburgh at PNC Park this afternoon. California doing quite well as far as the National League is concerned. As out west, the Dodgers, the Padres, and the Giants, respectively, 1.5 games behind each other in the Western Division. Dodgers with the overall best record in Major League Baseball at 23-11. San Diego right behind, a half game out. And San Francisco 1.5 games out. Have the 22 wins, but do have 2 extra games under their belt. LA Galaxy 1-0 losers to Sporting Kansas City in the MLS earlier today. And in the NWSL, the San Diego Wave beat Bay FC 2-1. Still trying to find a goal in this one. This will be taken off the foot of Venegas. He'll send it away.
That's good, 17. That's good.
It's going to be a throw-in for Albion. 80th minute. Long throw in, headed back. That's Romero trying to settle. Now to Pimentel. Trying to play a triangle soccer. It's played into the middle. There's a Roscoe. Plays it to the far side. Has some bodies out there. Plenty of time. Now inside the 18. Plays up top. on a one-timer, and that ball just lofted. Head was back, and that ball just sailed over the crossbar out of the complex. So I'll have to chase that down. And a beautiful thing about this match, which is very nice to see, you can see the crowd there. Not a bad crowd for League for Clubs action. But a very cool thing is that there's a lot of youth on the sidelines chasing down loose balls. And it's good to bring your club out. See a little bit higher level of soccer. Meet some of their aspiring players that they soon want to become. And maybe someday they'll be playing here at Red Morton Park. Or possibly wearing a San Ramon jersey. But bring them out. Let them be ball kids. Probably get in for free, I would assume. Especially beautiful weather like this. Can't beat it. You can get home enough early enough to get to bed for school on Monday morning. Sorry, kids. '82nd minute. Whistle, it's going to go the other way. And the long ball through. That's Gutierrez there, trying to settle. They've been bringing him up. Little entangled. Now splits the defense. And we'll have a foul there. See Gutierrez to the left. '85th minute on 2 goals from Albion SC. Mid-second half. We had talked about it throughout the majority of pregame, throughout the first half, even into the second half, how Albion has only scored 9 goals in their 6 matches so far, but it was the 19 by San Ramon in their 6 where it looked like Albion would have to play just dynamic defense and maybe let a mistake or 2. But that led to 2 goals here in the second half, and they're up 2-0. And now time is the other opponent on the pitch for San Ramon, as every second counts. And we really haven't seen any particular player individually who's been up front and taking a lot of the shots, or just been a nuisance in front of the face of goalkeeper Victor Garcia Venegas, looking for a clean sheet. And it would be the second shutout back-to-back weeks for Albion if they can hold this lead. That's David Ochoa Lopez. He came in early in the second half on a substitution. As in number 54, Gerardo Trejo Pimentel. It's number 3, David Zavala, who's been solid on that defensive side for Albion in this one. Segura trying to move quickly, number 9 for San Ramon. Castaneda plays it ahead. Ball around, fought for. Segura gave it a shot, came up empty, but there's going to be a foul, 87th minute. Been a few knockdowns, 2 goals. Not sure how much added time there will be, but every second now working against San Ramon FC in this one. This will come off the boot of Adrian Guzman. Here it comes off the left, inside the box. Head ball and trickles away. No harm done. Venegas will take as much time as needed to get this ball to his goal line. Glad you could join us tonight. It was turned out to be an absolutely beautiful Sunday night in Redwood City, California. Whistle blows. It's going to stay with Albion as we approach the 89th minute. Now Albion on the attack again. 89th minute. Inside the box. Still with it and rolls into the hands of Evangelista. Whistle blows. A little chatter. I'm sure they were asking each other what they were doing after this match. But pleasantries, I'm sure. And you can hear Coach Esmaili saying, let's go forward. That's where we got to go. We got 2 to get, and we're in the 89th minute. Albion SC not just looking for the win, looking at get that clean sheet for the 2nd week in a row, as they did last week against Iron Rose FC 2-0. It's almost a mirror match here. Ball on the ground. Evangelista was crawling all around, finally got it in his chest, able to gobble it up to divert possibly a 3-0 advantage. As those precious seconds dwindle away, that ball is on the ground, and where it's not going is towards the net for San Ramon FC. And we'll try it again as we're at the end of regulation. It looked like maybe 3, maybe 4 minutes from our side referee right there for added time, so we'll see. We are now in added time. In the first half, it was pretty even, except for that final 10 minutes. There was kind of a flurry of offensive firepower, hitting 2 shots on the post, both left and right, for San Ramon FC, past the diving Venegas on both times, but just couldn't find the back of the net. And then in this half, the first shot came in the 52nd minute, but a diving Evangelista thwarted that. But then the 2 goals very quickly against each other within about a span of 10 minutes. And that's where we sit, 2-0, as we're in added time. And it looks like it's going to go in favor of Albion SC. Now let's just see if they can hold the clean sheet for this one. Laguerre plays it in forward. That's Becerra. Taken down, no whistle, play on. Orozco, a whistle there. And things may be getting a little testy here in the final waning minutes. And the foul was called on San Ramon, as Romero, Becerra, Michael Lacona makes his way into the frame. And this possession might do it, just depending on what they do. But Lacona looks like he's going to send it in. He does with his left. Back post, Evangelista there. Boots it ahead. And flicked out by Lopez. And that's your final whistle. So that'll do it here at Red Morton Park, with a final score of Albion SC 2 and San Ramon FC 0. Albion sees their record go to 3-1-3, while San Ramon moves to 3-1-2. On behalf of our entire National Soccer Network crew, I'm John Natali, and we want to thank you for joining us on this Sunday evening for the League for Clubs matchup. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. See the best soccer from all levels all across the country. Once again, from Red Morton Park in Redwood City, California, the final score, Albion SC 2 and San Ramon FC 0. We'll see you next time on the National Soccer Network. Have a great evening, everybody.